Good shot of Pikes Peak in the background, as well as a lot of blue sky, minimal clouds, no complaints. Mary, my kid's been asking to get on the slip and slide and talking about going to outdoor pools the last few days. So, you know, they're feeling it. I think I'm feeling it too. We're all going to feel it by the time this week is over with, it sounds like.
Oh yeah, I was feeling it today for sure. Riding with the sunroof open. Felt like I was 22 all over again. What is it about a sunroof being open? 76 degrees makes you feel young again. I hope it's making you feel young, even if you're feeling a little older today. Maybe you feel a little young at heart. I don't know. Spring weather has a way of rejuvenating us all. Maybe my personal thoughts. Warm and windy, though, is how it's going to be as we move through the next 24 hours. We got a front that's going to sweep the state overnight tonight. It's going to increase winds across those high valleys west of I-25 first. And then we'll continue to give us breezy conditions for tomorrow. But don't worry, it's still going to be warm enough and dry enough to get outside and enjoy the weather on Tuesday. It's just going to unfortunately increase our high fire danger across some locations. Right now, the only concern is across the San Luis Valley in terms of low relative humidity levels, increasing winds tonight, and warm conditions. So areas west of I-25 will be flirting with critical fire levels for tomorrow. That front right now is moving through parts of Wyoming. You can see the return showing up across northwestern Colorado with a few little isolated showers likely into very high terrain areas. But overnight tonight, it's going to increase our winds again for parts of the central mountains, a good 40-mile-per-hour gust coming through tonight. We're going to start to really feel those winds increase through Tuesday morning and Tuesday afternoon. It is going to bring in a little bit of cloud cover, but the position of this system coming in and the lack of moisture, we're not going to get any precipitation with this system. So it is going to stay dry tomorrow, but it is going to continue to give us some slightly cooler conditions. It's still going to be above average, though. So temperatures are still going to be in the 60s and 70s across the Pikes Peak region and the eastern plains, well into the 70s, but increasing winds for tomorrow. So expect some breezy conditions out there. Let me show you the wind speeds here. Again, the wind speeds are really going to start to increase across the eastern plains by tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon across Monument and parts of Taylor County, we'll really start to feel those winds increasing out of the northwest. A good 30-mile-per-hour gust coming through. We're not talking high wind warnings by any means, so you don't have to worry about damaging winds for our region tomorrow, but it's going to be enough to blow some loose outdoor items into your neighbor's yard tomorrow, and wouldn't want that to happen if we all have to keep our social distance, of course. Temperatures will be in the 70s, some areas still into the 80s. Let me show you what El Paso County looks like tomorrow. Still going to be a very nice day. We will have a little bit more cloud cover to contend with, and with the north wind coming in, it will feel slightly cooler out there, even though we'll have these temperatures reaching the 70s for parts of Colorado Springs. Some areas will stay in the 50s and 60s for the Pikes Peak region tomorrow, and then flirting with the 80-degree mark across the Arkansas River Valley from Canyon City east into the plains. So not too shabby, but the above average temperatures and the increasing drought that we unfortunately still have across most of southern Colorado is going to continue to really increase the high fire danger, and that's something, hidden danger, we unfortunately have to continue to watch as we really proceed through the month of May, going into a fairly dry season for us. Remember, monsoon season really doesn't kick in until July, and we had no monsoon season last year, unfortunately, which is what set us back after a pretty wet winter last year. Let's talk about Woodland Park. Can you believe this? Temperatures into the 70s later this week. Overnight lows into the 40s, so well above average for this time of year. Pueblo is going to be into the 80s to near 90 degrees later this week. So our warmest days have yet to happen, folks. Thursday and Friday will be the warmest days coming through for really the next several days, even though our above average temperatures will be for the entire week. Our warmer days, we could be flirting with some record-breaking heat as we move through the latter half of the week. And remember, to give you some perspective, Colorado Springs is typically average in the mid-60s for this time of year. So we'll be a good 10 to 20 degrees above average for some locations later this week. So an exciting time, but we have to watch that high fire danger. We'll continue to talk a little bit more about the next system on the way this weekend. That's all coming up as KRDO News Channel 13 continues. Stay with us.
No matter the weather, wind, rain, or heavy storms, let's face it, Mother Nature never takes the day off, and neither does the Leaf Guard gutter system. Take a look at Leaf Guard. It works 24/7. The water goes in, keeps out the leaves, pine needles, and other debris. Plus, Leaf Guard's exclusive